This is the Biz Call. Question 1. What's your name?
So my name is Shem Sabovic, and my partner...
My name is Vin Bagheera.
Okay. Question 2. What is the name of your business?
So our business name is GeniusOnTheGo.
Question 3. Describe your business in 1 or 2 or 3 sentences.
Sure. So we're a 100% mobile business that travels to our clients' homes or businesses to provide Apple tech support and training. So it's in-home IT support no matter where you live for home or a small business.
Okay. Question 4. What's your revenue model? How do you make your money?
So we are a service-based business, and we bill hourly. So we're a little bit like consulting, but we also fix tech Apple products while we're at it. And so it's per transaction basis.
Okay. Question 5. Are you brick and mortar, online, or both?
Yeah, so I would say we're a mobile business. We don't require a brick and mortar location, but we also we provide remote support. So in a way, that's like an online system.
Okay, why don't you expand a little bit? The brick and mortar stuff and going to locations, that's easy. Expand a little bit on the online part.
Yeah, so we use a software called TeamViewer where we can remote into computers based on the client providing a one-time password. So we're able to take the cursor, move it around as if we were in front of the machines ourselves. So we're able to provide, which is great because we're not limited to where we are here in Connecticut. This could be national, it could be anywhere in the world. So that's kind of a cool part of the business in terms of utilizing the online to have a broad reach in terms of providing the Apple support.
Yeah, see, that's what I wanted my listeners to hear, that it's not just in your neighborhood, this is anywhere. Then that's a good thing to know. Okay, question 6, and this is my favorite, and if both of you want to give me your own stories, that's fine. How did you decide to get into this business?
So we used to work at Apple together years ago. We started in 2006 when Steve Jobs was still CEO, and slowly there started to become a need for people requesting tech support at home, and that's just a service that Apple didn't offer, and they still really don't offer that to this day. And so as technology evolved, problems became more complex. A lot of times they were environmental, and you needed more than 15 minutes at a store to kind of figure them out. So 5 years ago, we decided to venture off and say, if not now, then when would we try this out? And here we are today, and it's just grown since then. Our customers, we also realized that people don't really like lugging their devices into the mall, and also just with the wealth of information that are on the device, that our clients tend to like the intimacy and privacy of their homes to resolve these issues instead of a store. That's how we started.
Okay, question 7. Why would customers choose you over your competition?
They would choose us because of our expertise within Apple. A lot of the competition you might see in terms of like IT support is usually geared toward PC, where we used to work for Apple. We live and breathe all Apple technology, from HomePods, to their AirPods, to everything they make. So we also like to test things ourselves. So if there's anything brand new in terms of Wi-Fi, networking, Wi-Fi 6, we'll buy those products, test them out, see if they're ready for people's homes before recommending it. And often enough, people kind of joke around with our business name, GeniusOnTheGo. But at the end of it, they're always like, now I know why you guys are called geniuses.
Let me ask you sort of a 7A on that. Do you review products? Can people go to you for questions about if they're considering purchases? Do you provide those types of consulting services as well?
Yeah, so we like to kind of call this like a white glove service. So what we'll do is we'll talk to the client, we'll find out how they use their computer. Are they big multitaskers, or do they store a lot of data, or are they more cloud-based? Then based on what programs they use, we'll find out, oh, how much RAM should they have? How much hard drive space should they have? What processor should they choose? So we'll tailor each computer to their client. And then what we like to do is pick up a backup drive, transfer all the data, and deliver a new computer with all the information on it. So at that point, all we're doing is just authenticating email accounts and just getting it set up in the home. So consultation is something we do provide.
Okay. Question 8. What's the exit strategy, if you have one, and or the long-term goal? And I'm going to bolt on a little question here as well. And would that even include perhaps franchising into different localities?
I love that you asked that last part, because that's something that we've been thinking about. In terms of exit strategy, I mean, we still get along, so I don't think we have one in sight yet. But in terms of our long-term goal, part of it is having a fleet of techs throughout the country. We do get calls from a lot of parts of the country. We just got a call from someone in San Diego. So ideally, if we can have a fleet of geniuses or geni in different counties, that would be great. Whether we scale it to that or franchise it, I mean, that's definitely, I think, an option that we're open to and just have to figure it out.
Okay. Question 9. What are you doing to increase your business?
So we do a lot of digital marketing. We actually just launched a 2.0 version of our website. So we've been promoting that along with consistent social media. We hire video teams to shoot like little clips or tips and tricks that we upload to our Instagram and different social media platforms, as well as even hiring professional photographers to take shots of us. So we've had photographers follow us to appointments just so customers can see, or visualize how we'd be able to help them in their homes. But a lot of social media and just digital marketing along with word of mouth.
Okay, question 10. How do you measure your marketing success?
Yeah, so we closely monitor our client acquisition costs and also where the variety of marketing campaigns we do. We closely monitor where our clients are coming from and then take a look at what we've been spending and where we've been doing it and kind of always keep an eye on it and change it as we go along.
Okay, question 11 can be yes or no. Are you profitable?
Yes. I'll just add that, not having brick and mortar overhead costs does help with this business model. But yeah, we absolutely are profitable. Yes.
We like that. Question 12. How many employees do you have?
Right now it's Shem and I, and we have, like Shem mentioned, a video team that helps us with video production. We have someone for social media. We're at GeniusOnTheGo on Instagram, and that's where we upload our videos and pictures. So we do have a team around us to help with certain things. In terms of techs, it's us right now. It's been a little challenging trying to find talent. We tend to be a little picky just because Apple and having Apple techs is not as common as you would think. You have a lot of Windows and PC guys, but if anyone who's listening wants to give us a call, we're looking to hire.
Actually, that's a great thing to say, and I'm glad you did. Are you guys out there listening? This is your opportunity. Okay, question 13 and 14, two sides of the same coin. Question 13, what has been the best decision you've made so far?
So interestingly enough, from the coronavirus pandemic, it forced us to go 100% remote, where I would say we were pretty much 90% on site, and that just changed and flip-flopped, right? But the benefit to that, and one of the decisions we have kept that we really are happy about, is still consistently providing that remote support, because as we sort of mentioned earlier, it allows us to expand our reach so much more than we can do that's humanly possible. So sticking with remote services, like basically every Friday, I have a lot of clients who are signed up for a training where we do an hour-long session, and just utilizing that as the way to give them their help with their Apple technology has been awesome.
I recall when I was consulting, one of the things I used to tell my clients all the time, if you have a website, you are global. That's it. People can find you and you can service them. Good for you. So, question 14. What's been the worst decision you've made so far?
So the worst decision I think that we made was specific to the beginning, and it was just saying yes to everything. Saying yes to perhaps the wrong person or just saying yes to the wrong problem. But we quickly learned that sometimes saying no is okay, and your business will still grow.
So I assume that the worst decision was having said yes to a really bad piece of business?
Yes, exactly. More than one.
I got to just tell you really quickly because I think everybody would enjoy the story. I once had the client from hell, and he called up me and my partner at the time, and he says, I got some good news and I got some bad news. And he said, well, what's the good news? And he says, well, the business is doing well. And he said, but you're no longer our advertising agency. And my partner leaned over and said, okay, but what's the bad news? So, okay, that brings us to question 15. I know we covered some stuff, but is there anything that we've missed that you would like to add that you think our listeners should hear?
I mean, I'll say this. It's when we meet a new customer, a new client, it's kind of funny because people have computer problems, but a lot of times they kind of put it to the side, or they get by, or they try to asking, a family member, and then they eventually hear about us, find out about us, and it's kind of like you're going through this laundry list of things that have just been put away, put off. Things as simple as Apple ID and parental controls in the home and things where we can actually help. So we would just want to let people know, visit our website at www.GeniusOnTheGo.com. We can help with a variety of things, and it's actually what keeps our job very interesting and fun because every appointment is different.
Cool. Okay, so one last time, slowly, clearly, give me the name of the business, the URL, where they can get more information, and since you mentioned it, give me your Instagram account too.
Sure. So the name of our business is GeniusOnTheGo, and our website is GeniusOnTheGo.com. That's GeniusOnTheGo.com, and that's also our Instagram. It's just @&GeniusOnTheGo. And on our Instagram, you can find tips and tricks and a lot of, obviously, free information on Apple products, latest releases, whether you should update or not, and some other cool stuff.
If you'd like to plug your business on the BizCall podcast, simply visit thebizcall.com and fill out the form. If you become a guest, you'll receive a free lifetime membership to the BizCall discussion and networking list. If you're too shy, you can still join the BizCall list at thebizcall.com.